Beavers are classified as a nuisance species in many of our southern U.S. states, and at a time almost across the board. So imagine before North America, before colonization. We had human populations here for a long time, but beavers, hold on, have to have a cute moment. Beavers colonized before human colonization. Beavers controlled every single piece of land in almost the entire North America, aside from a few places out in the desert, extreme north, and more south into Mexico. Beavers had decades and decades, if not hundreds of years, of managing all of our land, all of our water, all of our land. They controlled wetlands, they controlled the waterways, they controlled everything. So beavers were the ultimate caretaker of our land. And when beavers were pretty much wiped out within a very, very short period of time, when Europeans arrived for the fur trade, all of a sudden land that had been extensively managed by beavers for biodiversity, for health, for all of those things, suddenly came crashing to a halt. And that left humans to figure out how to manage and run our waterways and our land. And so we built canals, we dredged rivers, we made our crops so that we could plant in certain areas and control the Mississippi River with our floodgates and things like that. And so what we have learned, of course, is that humans don't necessarily do the best job. And by having beavers do a lot of this work for us, holding water, stopping flooding, creating wetland habitats for endangered species, stopping wildfires, all of these things, we can actually hire out beavers to do those things. But we have a long ways to go because beavers still have such a bad reputation as far as being a nuisance. And I feel like a lot of this is just simply due to us not understanding beavers and their behavior and what they're truly all about. So that's another thing from an outreach, advocacy, and policy standpoint that we want to do here at Something Wild. Hi everyone, Sprout and I have a really big ask. Just down the street from our nonprofit, Something Wild, this amazing property has come up for sale. And this is a very special and unique opportunity to expand Something Wild. It's currently being used as an Airbnb and it's ready to go. And we are thinking this could be a place for visiting researchers, interns, volunteers, but more importantly, an opportunity for any of you to come here on a nature retreat. If you look behind me, there's 10 acres of pond back there. It's going to be the perfect spot to release beavers. And if you come here and stay, and you'll be able to see beavers in their natural habitat and potentially even help us as a volunteer with our nonprofit Something Wild to help us raise these animals. This is the big ask. We need $380,000 in 30 days. And it sounds crazy, and I'm not sure we can do it, but we believe in all of you and all of our supporters. And if you share this video far and wide, and if everyone just gives $1, if we can get this shared, then everyone, this place can be here for forever and be a wonderful spot for beavers, a great place for a nature retreat for anyone who wants to come visit and expand the public face of our nonprofit. So again, really appreciate all of you. Do it for Sprout if nothing else, and I believe we can make this happen. Thank you. This is the front of the cabin property, again, that's being used as an Airbnb. The inside is beautiful. I'll show you some photos. They are doing some, there's some contractors here doing a little bit of work, which is good. This cabin was built in the 1960s out of cypress. And then there was the addition on the back side. And there are 6 bedrooms, I believe. I will get those exact numbers, but there's several bedrooms, bathrooms, and 2 different kitchens. And so technically you could actually separate it off into a couple of different living spaces. This is the cabin, and there's a beautiful porch for overlooking the ponds. So this is the back pond lake, and then this is the front one. This property is over 10 acres of water, and the rest of it is enough land for the cabin, which is being used as an Airbnb. You can see it up there. And so tons of great opportunity for wildlife watching, bird watching, beaver watching, otters, fishing, hiking. Just an incredible piece of wilderness. On this back pond there is a cabin that has electricity and water, but it is still empty on the inside, although there's a fireplace. But this would be a pretty amazing beaver nursery building. So this is the little fishing cabin that sits on the back side of the pond. This could be a pretty amazing animal care space, or a nursery where we could have our baby beavers and volunteers to come help. So there is a lodge in those cypress trees making an island in the middle of this pond, and they have seen beavers coming in and out of it. You can see some beaver activity. So we already have quite a few beavers living in these ponds. Is a pipe that connects this pond over to this pond, and we have a population of beavers that are living here, and they continue to cause some trouble with this particular pipe, which raises the water levels. So this would be a perfect spot to do a beaver deceiver device and be able to show it off. So pretty. Absolutely beautiful wilderness.